Hello, everybody. Welcome to the GD Open Cup Season 2. We have Haremi202 and Cool Coden up for this match today. And after this, we actually have another match, so we'll be here for a little bit. I'm just going to give the level now. So, yeah. Good luck to all of you.
Oh, I love this song though.
I think I beat this one actually. It's not that hard.
We'll see.
Well,
Okay.
anyways, let's get ready. We will be beginning the match in 3, 2, 1, go. Give me a sec. So something interesting to know about this match. So far, nobody who has had a bye in the prior round has actually been eliminated in this round of 32. It's all been the ones who went to the regional grands. They all are the ones who have won every single matchup this far. So we'll see if that changes today. Remy here is kind of a legend when it comes to the GD Open Cup, as I think technically because he played in the opening round. Yeah. So Remy has the most wins out of anybody in GD Open Cup history, because Leah isn't in this season. So Remy is like, it technically is the player with the most amount of wins in the GD Open Cup. Is literally only lost on a single occasion, which was in the final in the last edition. But like the fact he even made the final is like a crazy accomplishment considering how many people sign up for these things. See, at the 2-minute mark, this is a very skill-based level. It's less than a minute long. And yeah, I already beat this one, but it looks like Cool Coden's already going from 0. Sort of what I'm saying about this level. Like, there's almost nothing to learn in this level. It's just, can you do it? See, already 33% from Cool Coden. He's taken the initial score. Obviously, Cool Coden probably comes in here as a fair bit of an underdog, but you never know what can happen in these types of matches. It is the GD Open Cup, so anything can happen. He's got 36 from Cool Coden. So crazy how short this level is. It's just like over right when you see it. The entire level's basically a pre-drop. But we'll see. It's gonna have to be a pretty important... If Cool Coden wants to get this win, he's probably the only thing you might want to get nervous about is that Remy has practiced the level more. Usually the person who scores first from 0 actually tends to lose in these matchups. I don't know if he just like felt good at the level already, or if he was like afraid that Remy would like already be good at the level. But it looks like Remy's gonna go from 0 now as well. So we'll see if Remy can go get a completion and send him to the round of 16, or will Cool Coden book a ticket? Right now, we got 15 from Remy. Cool Coden is going here in the 40s. We'll see if he can pick it up here. He's going to want to. He gets 55. It's the furthest I've seen Remy down, but again, it's kind of one of those levels where I feel like that doesn't really matter that much, because pretty much anybody could probably fluke this level. It's just a matter of can you do it or can you not. So he's got a 37 run from Remy. Now we're within 18. This could be one of the better matches in the tournament. Remy had to survive, I believe he had to survive an OT in his regional grands. So did almost everybody. I think everybody in his match had to go through an OT of some way. But, that's how it's like here. We'll see. Will it be Remy? Will it be Cool Coden? I think this is a more of a level matchup than a fair amount of people entering the stream were thinking. But don't doubt Cool Coden here, because look at where he is right now. Oh, he dies at the same place again. We got 50 from Remy and 65 from Coden right here. So they both get new bests. And this match is already, we're just about to reach the 6-minute mark, and both players already have a pretty decent chance of doing well here. You just like, oh, I never set the game title here. Honestly, that might get more people on the YouTube. Well, the thing is, this tournament has actually been kind of rough for people who played in the first Open Cup. Like, Cresta got third in the last Open Cup, yet was a second round exit in this one. Right? Like, most people actually have done, who went far in the first one, are like kind of out by now, but we'll see. Well, look at Remy is in new best range and is about to see if he can pass Cool Coden. Is into the ending here. There isn't actually that much left in the level. As I said, there is just a few more clicks into the last ship, I believe, and that's Remy completing the level. And so it's all up to Cool Coden now. Just get Remy. Oh my god, wait, okay, he is still going. Just give me a sec. So Cool Coden is in the ending as well with the last few clicks, and that's pretty much it, right? He just has to straight fly through here, and we are going to overtime.
Wow.
We are going to overtime.
Oh, really?
Yeah. All right, all percentages will be reset, and we will be beginning. End the timer here. We'll be beginning our overtime period in 3, 2, 1, go. Everything is reset here. Both players must complete the level again. And Cool Coden has saved his GD Open Cup hopes on that last attempt, when it was looking like it was all gonna be Remy's to take right at the end, but Cool Coden said not so fast. Though Cool Coden has died a few times, and a completion here from Remy would seal it, because attempt count is also a tiebreaker here, but Remy does not. He doesn't beat it here. So, things might still be on. Currently on the attempt count, Coden is 5 attempts in, while Remy is on attempt 3. So it just kind of depends on who forces that tiebreaker here. But look, Cool Coden is in the ending here. So Cool Coden might actually force Remy to beat it here, and this could be his Open Cup hopes completely on the line. Yeah, this is the last ship. Level complete appears right now, so Remy has to beat the level this attempt in order to keep his GD Open Cup hopes alive. The runner-up in the last Open Cup must complete the level in this attempt, or else his tournament hopes will go away. Due to attempt tiebreakers, this is actually... Oh no, Remy actually has more... Wait. Oh, he got all those early deaths. So no, it's actually going to be it regardless. And he died. Cool Coden has taken the win and will be advancing to the round of 16. You know, it's tough to be able to go on a deep run in consecutive tournaments, right? Like that doesn't usually happen, right? Like there's so many things that have to go your way. So
For
this
real,
time it didn't, and there's another person from GD Open Cup Season 1 that is out of the tournament. They've all been like losing like pretty early, all things considered.
I'm genuinely
Who's left?
What?
Who's
I'm
left?
genuinely,
left from the first edition.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think it's just Beckett and They Call Me Evan.
Damn. Okay.
And so, Cool Coden takes the match in interesting fashion there in overtime.
I can't believe I did that. I actually thought that I was going to lose this round.
Anything can happen.
Yeah.
I guess.
Some of those ship parts were really awkward.
Yeah, the level was like super short too.
Really, yeah.
Like, the match took less than 10 minutes.
I got really consistent with the second half really quickly, so I guess that's what.
Yeah, me too.
So just gotta do the next round is gonna be. Just gotta. This here. All right, we'll see you all after the break time. Hello, everybody. Welcome to nik14k versus Ss1non, also in the round of 32. I'm just going to give the level and we're going to get started. I'm going to go in a little faster with these. So here's the level. Oh, you already have it in practice, so I have to... Okay. Darn, that sucks. That looked like that'd be a good level to race on.
No, that one's pretty annoying to play. I'm glad we can play.
And I just pulled a hard tier. These take time for me to generate because like I have to keep like waiting until it's like easy enough. Oh, okay, this one works, although has a not on new grounds, so I'm just gonna have to copy the link as well. So here's the song, and then here's the level.
So, I mean, give me a minute.
All right, we're good.
Yes.
All right, we'll be beginning the match in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, the match here has started. Apparently this one's on the learnier side, so you might actually be here for a longer time. Nick, can you move your percentages to the top? Because the stream blocks it. Anyways, we're down for a level that will probably take long. Because not only is it in the learny, but it's also a medium tier. Going into this round, both nik14k and Ss1non have done quite well in this tournament, honestly. By a bit, like, you know, I kind of wish that I was having, the tournament Ss1non was having in return for him having the tournament I'm having in a different tournament? Probably, but it's fine. We'll see who ends up taking the win here. It's like Nick is kind of going close to the beginning. But a trip to the round of 16 is on the line. Let's see if does this confirm any. No, we still have no confirmed matchups yet.
Hey y'all. You know, all I do is spam the audio portal. So I thought I would just give you another helping of spam. Yeah, that's all I fucking do, you know. I just shit all over the audio portal with shitty music. Nobody likes my music. I should just fucking kill myself, because all I do is spam. I'm a spam head.
We'll see who ends up taking it here. Just needed to work on something that was a situation. But still, yeah, only 1% in from either of them. Before the match, Ss1non was like telling me how they were scared because all the other matches have ended in like less than 10 minutes. It doesn't seem like that's gonna happen for this one. Sorry. It's hard when I don't have a co-com. Yeah, used to the level everybody is. The streams. Is there no audio at all? I'm listening on my phone and there is definitely audio, so you'll see still pretty deep into practice. I don't know, those who are interested in the world tournament, yesterday's draw was shown. I guess for now I can put an exclamation mark GDWT. I still need to set that up for YouTube. I need to kind of go through a lot of YouTube right now because it's very sort of behind here. I don't even know, like, where are we on, like, the GD category? Oh, ouch, that's like... Both are interestingly practicing the same portion. Countries, this is just a just like a match for themselves between nik14k and Ss1non. They're just racing on beating a level as fast as possible. It's just like an insane demon. Yes, there's someone here. Hi, Cave. Yeah, this level is like very long and not a lot going on.
Okay.
So
What's
I'm
the
like
level?
really bored. It's the ID I posted in chat.
Okay. Level reminds me of Karma. It's like a layout level.
Yeah,
effects.
it is. This is like a medium tier insane demon that's like quite learny. And so they've been here for a while with both only having 1% still, so...
Oh wow, an insane demon?
Yeah, we're at the insane
Does
demon
not-
rounds.
I was not expecting to already be Insane Demons
Well, it's
being
last
played.
32.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
And then, yeah, it's gonna be last 16 after this, so...
Any Extreme Demons?
No, that's kind of one of the trademarks of our tournament, like one of our flagship features, that like there are no extremes.
Okay.
Because that kind of goes into like the whole like anybody can beat anybody type of thing. But like once you start getting like extremes, like you get to the point where there's like people who just will have a 100% chance of winning.
Yeah.
Yeah, and with the round we just had, Remy got upset.
Ooh.
So he's out of the tournament. Second place in the last edition, but no more.
Wow. And who is the opponent?
It was cool coding. He got the win there. We didn't know his opponent forfeit in the prior round, so he like had like no idea he'd be like this good. I mean, he's played well in the prior rounds, but like, I mean, if I'm not mistaken, he only got like, yeah, he only got third in his round 3 match, and then beat Remy.
Oh wow.
Hello, Star.
Star. Yeah, I need people here. I need company. So this has kind of just been like a drag. Though it looks like Ss1non's playing from 0.
Oh.
You might actually have like points on the board.
Awesome.
We'll see how long that lasts for. Our third, like our curse of people with the buy, or I guess like not really a curse, but just like the fact that like people with the buy have won every match just ended earlier today, which is like kind of crazy. How Remy went down.
I didn't see that round, but I heard what happened.
Yeah, it was an OT as well.
Oh dang.
Overtime down.
It was like at the beginning, Remy beat it, and the cool Coden was like less than halfway done with the level, so he had to beat it that attempt, and then he did. And then in overtime, it looked like Remy was gonna win because Coden kept dying at the beginning, but in the end, he ended up pulling off a completion, and Remy couldn't do that. So
Yeah.
that was his tournament run. There's been so many more overtimes in season 2 compared to season 1. It looks like Nick is on a decent run. I don't think he's from 0, but like even then, like he hadn't died in like a long time.
Yeah. You said this level's pretty lengthy, right?
I think so. Yeah, it's like 2 or so minutes. I can look again.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's this kind of gameplay.
No, it's not. It's
Yeah, it
actually
looks
only
very
a minute
learny.
15. Apparently this
A minute
level got a
15.
2.2 update. Like this was originally a 2.1 level.
I see by the effect
Yeah.
that plays at the
This
beginning
all
of the
wasn't
drop.
here before, which I find pretty funny for a level that's like 1.0 style to get a 2.2 update.
Yeah, that is interesting for sure. Artemonka needs to do a 2.2 update on Karma. No.
Oh my god. What would that even... Do they even still play?
I don't know, I haven't heard from them in a while.
Because
Update
La
though.
Llorona was past the Cherry team. And that was like the last like project that they had.
I'm not
Yeah, that's why it's
sure.
on their account. While we got 29 from Ss1non, by the way. That's why it's on their account and not
Yeah, they haven't
R2's.
uploaded in 2 years, being
was it
their most
since-
recent upload.
Thanadophobia, was it?
It was La Llorona final preview.
Oh. That's right,
In
yeah, that took like, a
2022.
long time.
So we're
to
approaching
be
3
finished,
years.
Yeah. So
Okay.
like, he doesn't play.
I haven't heard much from them, but I wasn't expecting inactivity, at least on their YouTube page.
Yeah, no,
Maybe they're working on some epic secret project we don't know about.
potentially. I don't know.
La Llorona
Yeah.
But
sequel.
it would make sense because they gave it to like they, you know, they.
Cherry Team.
Seems like they just have Cherry Team like managing all their stuff now.
Yeah. I did see Kiwi's
This
decoration
level is
in
pretty
La
similar to
Llorona.
Karma.
Oh yeah.
And obviously you had to play that for. Forgot. Did you like
The
that
match.
one or no?
Oh, I really liked it.
Okay. Did Shadow?
I don't. He didn't really like it as much.
As,
I don't think he hated it, but he
yeah.
didn't really enjoy it.
I feel like I would like it, but it seems kind of boring after a while. I'm not sure though.
Potentially.
Kind of. I don't know. When you get consistent, it's kind of hard to get. No, I take that back. I didn't get too bored because it was like an upbeat song with like somewhat high CPS for a pre-drop. Just the first robots and the cube can be a bit tricky to understand, and it's the slowest parts.
All right.
I'll
Looks
probably
like
check it out.
Ss1non's going back from 0, so we'll see if they're good. But
708.
708. Interesting.
Nick's still in practice mode, right? I wonder if he's just
Yeah,
spending
he
more
is.
time practicing.
He probably wants to make sure he'll be good at the level. I think he played like this in his
Yeah.
last match as well.
It's a good strategy, although it's a bit risky in case the other person flukes it.
Yeah, but it's been a good strategy in these knockout rounds. Like, it's almost always like the first person to score is the one that loses.
Yeah, because they're going from 0 sooner. That makes sense.
It just happens so often in these rounds.
Might need to take it.
It looks
That's
like,
an interesting
no,
death
he's
that
still
Nick
not
had.
going from 0. I thought for a sec
Also,
that Nick was gonna
35
go.
for Ss1non.
Yeah, 35%.
And we're going from 0 for Nick. So both players are going from 0. Let's see if that extra practice pays off.
And Ss1non is
44.
No, that's
44.
44%. And
Nick's still on their
gets
second attempt. 34.
34%. So now we have a game.
just
And
a
I
bit
would actually
behind,
argue
but
that Nick has the edge
I don't blame you.
yeah, probably.
because he has spent more time practicing the level.
I don't doubt that Ss1non could keep his lead for a bit longer, at least.
We'll see, especially because they're getting back there soon. I don't know if this
And it
is
could
like a
also
level
be
that's
a
like
difference
harder in the
of-
ending or something, or easier in the ending. Like
Ooh, yeah, good point. I don't know the balancing.
41.
41 for...
That's
Dang,
not a
okay.
good death to have. Especially because it just kind
Yeah.
of puts them back into level.
So they're both at the drop at the same attempt, which is interesting. Oh, 36. Just fell off. That's unfortunate.
Ss1non also died too, so
Yeah, Ss1non is at the beginning.
in similar places.
Yeah, this is probably going to be one of the longer rounds in this, yeah.
How long does an Insane Demon match usually take? I haven't been
They've been like less
extremely...
than 10 minutes, a lot of them. They've been like
There's
crazy
no
this
way.
Yeah, people have gotten like the round we just had took like 7 minutes. And then,
There was one
OT
hard
was,
demon
like,
that
2
I-
minutes.
Man, there was one hard demon that I did before the match that I got out in. It took me like 20 minutes to beat. And to be fair, it was a longer level, and there was some stuff that I had to really learn, but
Did
man,
you get Flaw
this-
Keepo for your match?
yeah, I don't even remember what it was called. Some dumbass 1.8, 1.9 level.
Yeah, you got Flaw Keepo.
Like,
That-
challenge.
I think, if I'm not mistaken. That was funny.
it's just a luck simulator at that point. It feels like it's like a challenge. I'm not good with challenges. I have to really
Yeah.
learn it, but you can't really learn
There's
it
like a lot of speed
to the extent I
changes.
usually do, because it's like you're in a match with other people it could beat at any
Yeah.
moment. So like
And
I
they
spend
beat
less
it
time
pretty
practicing.
fast. The faster than I thought they were going to. Although that round 3 was rough with it when it came to like there are a lot of people who like you wouldn't like you'd think that they'd be able to get out because the matchups were kind of unbalanced from the draw. Like I feel like there were some matches that were just like way better than others. Oh, synced attempts.
Yeah, I noticed they're dying a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
at like similar times.
I wonder if they're like notable choke points.
Like very similar times. And now they're a bit separated.
Yeah, it'll be it
Yeah.
is
Is that-
interesting as we
Like
get
back in
further.
practice.
As we get further in the tournament, like, you know, the odds of having a longer match tend to get shorter and shorter. But in this case, it's just kind of like level dependent.
Yeah.
Big had
next
we have
back
Yeah,
in
gotten
both
practice.
players were in practice.
Oh yeah, both of them. Okay.
no, because the level we got before this was like a 45-second skill base, like basically a challenge. Like there was like no
my God.
learning.
The one that I got.
No, the level that Remy got eliminated in.
Oh. That's basically my level as well. That's
That would have been Neb Noob's level. He's still in
Yeah.
the tournament. I can't wait to see what how the Neb versus Rose match is gonna go. If he could do it again.
When's that gonna be?
I don't know if do they have a time set? I'm gonna look. It's gonna ping.
How many null members are left in the
I
tournament?
think it's just
by the
power
way?
split.
Mobile Butt got
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, he got outed in the first knockout round.
I know that guy's cracked, bro. Okay.
He got like
So-
multiple
Yeah.
90 fails and then lost. It was unfortunate.
I saw that round. He like couldn't do that last like memory cube part.
Oh no.
I mean, so did the other person, but
Where
Mobile
is
just
the-
couldn't pull through. And I'm just not very good at like tournaments like this, so I got out second round.
It sounds like
Give
that's
me
probably gonna be
the-
tomorrow, the Neb match. Neb has always been like one of the last matches of like every single round.
Dude. So his match is tomorrow, right?
I think so, yeah. Right now he's kind of been like the run of the tournament so far. I
Yeah.
would say. He's the
Gotta
only
lock
person who's
in.
taken the last spot in every single like match before the bracket. And then got the win over Bar Games in the bracket.
Bar game.
It's so funny. Literally every time, like, people will just like talk about how like this is the round he should be out, and then it just isn't.
And how long will that keep on going?
Well, I'd argue if
'Cause-
he could beat Bar Games, he could definitely beat Rose. Like they're pretty similar in skill here. Well, you can see Nick though. I think this isn't Rathus. Like I think this is a new best run for him. We'll see if Nick could potentially
Well, let's see.
take a win here. You have to get pretty far, but
Although he has passed the point of where Ss1non's best is.
yeah, but by a fair margin too.
Yeah.
We'll see. Well, we got 47 from Ss1non,
also, yeah.
but Nick is in the very ending.
Ss1non got 47. So unless he's in practice,
Will Nick
which I don't think he
14K
is.
take
I think he's
this
from
match?
zero.
He will not.
Oh,
He
84.
gets
Oh.
84 on the
But
level.
demolishes Ss1non's best of 47.
Yeah, now it's like very much in his control. The whole like way this match was set up, it was kind of Ss1non was ahead most of the time, and that's kind of how these matches go. But that would have been
Yeah.
quite a fluke to to get off of this. Ss1non here is to see what they can do. They need to respond, but Nick is kind of just no, he can't because he's not.
Oh, never mind.
I was gonna say he's like kind of getting back to where he was potentially. But we'll see.
Okay, now
84%.
I'd be interested to see if Ss1non can make some sort of comeback one way or another.
Yeah.
Because that last part,
if we get overtime on this.
Dude, overtime on this would be interesting.
I don't know if I don't think we've had like overtime on like an XXXL yet, like something like that. Actually, I guess it's almost not that long. Well, it's almost not that long actually.
Yeah, minute 15 you said?
Yeah, that's right. It feels long.
And you know, I was looking at the progress and I thought it was like going really slow, but
yeah, it does look slow. I mean, at 15, you
guess
see the progress bar go by much
parts-
faster.
yeah, these faster parts.
Still going by a little slowly. For a minute 15. I feel like that's kind of like the
Oh, look
median.
at Nick. He's back in the
Yes,
50s.
Halfway point.
Just-
Oh,
just-
dice for transition.
I don't know what happened there, but he died.
I noticed that Nick is
We're
dying
about
to a lot of
reach
things
the-
that...
We're about to reach the
I don't wanna
30-minute mark.
30 minutes.
Like
It'll
30
be one of the
minutes.
longer rounds. The winner of this match will play the winner of Samamba and Silly Billy.
Silly Billy may go.
I love
No, I'm
that
kidding.
Silly
I don't
Billy's
know
like
him.
still in the tournament.
Yeah. I remember seeing that name in the draw.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
the
like
very first draw.
because he kept winning.
Got that halfway point again for Nick. Also, and then Ss1non is approaching that halfway
yeah, look
point
at this
too.
here. This could be a potential
OT.
insider. It's
Oh, 49. That's
from
a
Ss1non and
transition.
71
And then
No.
71.
Yeah,
Both ship deaths.
that's
Nice.
rough.
Yeah, there's a zoomed in ship part.
You never like to die at those types of parts. Never feels good.
I should wouldn't.
This has been a bit of a dogfight when it comes to who's advancing here. Just like,
As long as Xenon can get past like that 40s area.
yeah, it sounds like the level,
Yeah,
the
that's
level
for
doesn't
sure.
look as hard after that, but I could be wrong.
Well, yeah. See again at the drop, I think. Never mind. Xenon about to get there.
Yes.
She won't hurt you. She needs your help. Who is she?
They're getting back. No.
Ss1non dies to the drop, but Nick gets to the drop. But Nick dies to the drop. I'm gonna predict this match is gonna go to 40 minutes. I feel like. What do you guys think?
We'll
That'd
see.
be, yeah.
It would be
it
one of the
could.
longest. That would be one of the longest matches we've had this knockout stage.
Although
Not the
84 for
longest though.
Nick
We
is
had
pretty
one that
close.
went over an hour.
Dang, really? That's
Really?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, Jupy versus New.
how'd that
Flex.
go?
One of the players, they had to
Oh.
forfeit because their parents got mad at them because it got too late in the night.
Oh no.
They were
That
less
sucks.
consistent anyway, though. I think they would have lost.
An hour in?
Yeah, it was like an hour 15.
An hour in, they had to forfeit?
Yeah.
Oh man.
The Jupy had like multiple 90 fails. I think their best was like 70. I say that, but the
I
the
can
match,
imagine that,
one
like,
match from
happening.
round 3 was like something. The The one that went like an hour 20 and like that one guy died at like 96 twice and 97 and then lost.
Like the fact that like you're forced to just like keep playing until you beat it or the other person beats it makes it like a lot tougher if you're like if you played for like that long already.
Yeah, it's never easy.
And it's like a level that's not enjoyable.
Close
Alright,
call.
we're seeing
on, but it gets to the
Ss1non.
halfway point. 53,
Yeah,
new best.
53 though, got past the 50 mark.
Pretty good. It's
That's
an accomplishment
huge
in
for-
itself, I'd say.
For the sake of this match. Yeah, these long open cup matches, they can be really hard to commentate over,
Yeah,
especially when so
because like
long.
there's only so much you could really talk about, minus like the deaths the players
In
have.
like GD World Tournament, you can always like say like, "Oh, this person scored," or like, "Here's how close the match is." Like people are constantly getting points. There's always
Yeah,
something
there's really no
happening.
points in this round. It's just
Yeah.
first person to beat it.
Yeah, I mean, because the
60
percentages we have
or
on Steam are
68.
purely visual. Like that,
It doesn't yeah.
I definitely like that they're there though, because they weren't in the first season. But at first, I was just thinking like we weren't going to use the mod, and then I realized that there was a use for it, which would have been this. But look at Ss1non here. This is new best. Oh,
New best. Ah, 57. He's inching his way forward, but it could be what gets him through. He is making progress nonetheless, which is valuable, I'd say.
Nick has been struggling, it seems.
Yeah,
Yeah, since
like
the
the losing
84 run, it's been
consistency.
kind of rough. I'll be back.
The practice not really not doing much, but we'll see. They're getting to this point like pretty consistently.
Yeah. I don't think that they
Yep.
could just go into practice mode because it's like too far in. Like, what if the other person beats it
Yeah.
in the other practice run when you could have beaten it? Like,
always
there's always
risky.
that stress. Yeah. So I don't blame just brute forcing it. I'm pretty sure that's what they might be doing.
It just takes one attempt. They already got 84. Both players at the beginning.
Although Nick is about to get to the drop.
Oh. Now they're both at the beginning.
Man. I guess it might go to 40 minutes after all. Which isn't, I guess, a bad thing.
37 minutes, yeah. It possibly. Sing Nick though. Decently far.
Say the halfway point's like a pretty good marker to hit.
You're getting a good
Could this be the
run
attempt?
there.
We'll see what happens.
Ss1non been at the beginning for quite a bit. Nick.
Doing well. If he beats it, I could undeafen him.
And no.
Oh, that's the 84 again. Must be like a kind of rough part. Maybe didn't learn enough. Maybe it's a choke point. But dang, 84 twice.
Yeah, Dang.
At least he got back there. It's been a bit since he got 84. It's been like
Oh yeah.
shy of 10 minutes, I'd have to assume, right?
And it's like when they get halfway, then they could get like that far again.
Yeah. I'd agree. Oh, Ss1non dies to the drop.
Okay. I was editing the thing I was doing with Genesis yesterday. It didn't take as long as codependence.
Oh, Beeline, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I pretty much like learned it just today. I mean, yesterday. I'm glad
That's
because
awesome.
we were struggling like a lot with the beginning, and mainly I mean Genesis.
Oh, haha. Felt
Because
like playing
apparently,
the
like the
blind.
very beginning, like his top path, or he did the top, I did the bottom. The top path, like the very start, is like stupid.
Oh no.
Yeah, we it only took like a few 4 attempts to beat it, which is good
Awesome,
enough.
that's good.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
So, seems like there hasn't been any new bests since.
No, although Nick
Nick?
did get 84 again.
Oh, he did.
Yeah,
And then we're at the 40-minute mark.
Yeah, we just hit the 40
And
minute
we're
mark.
both at the very beginning.
This will be one of the rounds of all time.
Nick's going back into practice mode.
We'll see if this actually makes it to an hour or not.
I mean, hopefully not with extra practice. As long as they like get everything down again.
Oh, both are in practice now. Okay, so it's kind of like a little break from anticipation, I suppose, but
When they go back from 0, it should be interesting.
yeah. Although Nick is much further into their practice run than
Yeah,
Ss1non.
they have a little bit
And so
of
that might be the
a little bit of
advantage.
a buffer period. Just kind
Yeah,
of
exactly.
take away a little bit of the tension for now. Damn, there's a good chance some of these best of 3 streams are gonna be like really long. If this is like, would be the equivalent of game 2, because game 2 is the one that's more on the learny side. It's split that way. So yeah. Alright, nik14k
Okay,
is
next
going
from
back
Zero.
for 0, and Ss1non's kind of practicing
And
the
some-
ending, right? I think it's a good
the
call
last
from
duel,
them,
yeah.
though, because they haven't practiced the level in a while, so...
Yeah, definitely.
They're probably
a
thinking,
good
like, so
call.
much time has passed that it's, like, probably just worth... Okay, they're gonna go from 0 now, though. So we'll
Okay.
see.
Just
how
needed a
good they
quick
feel.
reminder. Okay, and the stress doesn't go away when you're in practice. The other person, for all they know, could
not
be
really.
from 0. Even if it is 40 minutes in.
Yeah, it's always gonna be quite a stressful ordeal. Well, look at Nick though.
Already at 50%. Wow. Could that practice run really help that much? That'd be awesome. Although Ss1non's also really getting far too.
That's
Can't
kind
count
of
them
true,
out.
yeah. They just died though, so we'll see if
Oh.
Nick
Oh man.
will he get past 84 this
Nick.
time.
He just practiced it.
81, 82,
So he could
83,
pass 84.
84. All right, we're at the new best. Is this the winner? Well, at least I think that's it, right?
And
Yeah, that's it.
that's
So
it.
Get him
Seems like it,
undeafened.
yeah.
And then
I'll indefinite.
once
I'll
it says
undeafen.
level complete, that is the cutoff point, which is now. Okay.
Now.
Nick.
So
Holy shit,
Ss1non
bro.
must complete the level this attempt. And they don't.
Aw,
And
35.
Nick
no.
14k is advancing
Hola.
to the next round.
Dios.
Nick will be playing the winner of Silly Billy versus Samamba.
That was an interesting match.
This level was horrendous. I hated it. I hate learning levels. But
You wish you had the other level now?
yes, totally. This was a terrible experience.
Yeah, it took
Y'all
like
did good though.
I mean, it took a 45 minutes to have a winner, so I kind of figured it wasn't that
No.
great. Anyways, thanks for watching. We'll see you in about an hour for our next match.
Yeah, GG.
Awesome.